This week, we're going to explore 5 must-visit Caribbean historical sites. For a moment, let's journey back in time and experience the many battles, victories, and tribulations that created the Caribbean region we know today. This region is bountiful with an amalgamation of people and cultures that have graced the shores of the Caribbean islands and territories from before the European discovery by Christopher Columbus. Many islands became gems on the sea, favored for their geography and natural resources. Fierce battles between European countries raged for many years for islands and territories, each desperate for the best slice of what many consider paradise. The sweat, tears, and blood of many people forged the Caribbean to what it is today, a vibrant mixology of cuisine, culture, and a friendly, brilliant heritage of people with freedom unimaginably by the outside world. There are many landmarks that proudly and rightfully stood the test of time as a reminder and a trophy of triumph to local people and visitors. Today, J-irie Caribbean will be sharing some of the significant landmarks to consider on your next Caribbean trip or cruise. Citadelle Laferrière, Haiti. The Citadelle Laferrière is a mountaintop fortress located on the northern coast of Haiti, on the top of Mountain Bonnet-à-l'Évêque. It is proudly depicted on Haiti's currency, stamps, and postcards. This amazing and unique structure is nothing short of being considered as the 8th wonder of the world and the largest fortress in the Americas. The fortress is a symbol of Haiti's power and independence. This massive stone structure was built in the early 19th century by Henry Christophe, one of the leaders of Haiti's slave revolution. The fortress was built as a refuge and defense for the local people in anticipation for the French attack on the surrounding territory. This attack never occurred, and the fortress lays amazingly preserved, offering visitors spectacular views of the surrounding landscapes from any of its many windows. Visitors who approach the fortress by the main trail leading to the top of the mountain, Citadelle's appearance resembles a prow of colossal stone ship projecting out of the mountain. Old Square, Plaza Vieja, Cuba. The 16th century Plaza Vieja was always a residential space surrounded by elegant colonial residences and some beautiful early 20th century Art Nouveau buildings. For over 150 years, Plaza Vieja has been a host to an open-air food market, a park, and an outrageously misjudged car park built by Batista in 1952, now demolished, and an amphitheater. It has since been gradually restored to its original glory, with the Carrara marble replica of the original 18th century one, done by Italian sculptor Giorgio Masderi in the fountain of the center of the square. Many of the 18th century residences around the square have been restored, with housing on the top floors and commercial establishments, including several small museums and art photo galleries on the ground floor. Any visitor can feel the history of the many roles that Plaza Vieja has played throughout its lifetime. All the stories and lives that have been affected by its existence. Plaza Vieja is a must-visit in Havana, Cuba. Callwood Distillers, Tortola, British Virgin Islands. The Callwood Rum Distillery, just off Tortola's Cane Garden Bay, is a small, family-run business believed to be more than 400 years old. The Callwood family has been involved since the 18th century, pressing green sugarcane to make cold, white, and spiced rums. The Callwood Distillery offers a wonderful tour and story of the history of the distillery. The main showroom is a step back in time with cast, machinery, and furnishings appearing very old and authentic. At the end of the tour, you have a chance to sample the various styles of rum produced on site. Any visitor will be amazed by the simplicity of the production of rum from the sugarcane planting adjacent to the distillery. Tours are available when the distillery is open in operation from March to August, but you can come another time of the year and still visit the museum or gift shop and buy some rum to take with you. Port Royal, Jamaica. The history and legends of Port Royal are known by many Jamaicans, but is rarely spoken about globally. Today, Port Royal is a quiet fishing village in Kingston, but in the late 17th century, its reputation was so nefarious that it was considered by many to be the wickedest city on earth. The Spaniards controlled the port for more than 150 years, favored for its strategic location. In 1655, Jamaica was attacked by the English, who quickly turned Port Royal into a profitable possession. The English lack of manpower to protect the territory. The governor at the time was forced to recruit a coalition of pirates and privateers. Famous for a quarter of its buildings being either a bar or a brothel, the town quickly grew in wealth from slave trades, the sale of logwood and sugar. The pirates who frequent the port had a rapacious taste for excess, and debauchery became the stuff of legend. You must have caught the name Port Royal in famous pirate sea movies. On the morning of June 7th, 1962, however, that atmosphere and Port Royal itself changed forever. 2,000 lives were lost in a massive earthquake that destroyed most of the city. Port Royal has never been the same since. Today, Port Royal has been modified to welcome cruise ships and visitors who wish to explore the history of this legendary port. Foux Plantation, St. Lucia. Foux was established in 1742 and is one of the oldest working plantations in the Caribbean. Today, it has been meticulously preserved and converted into an eco-friendly and sustainable resort by a local family. The estate is a 135-acre piece of land situated within the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Soufrière, surrounded by a picturesque rainforest landscape, cocoa fields, and tropical gardens. Foux has retained the character of an early French colonial estate and is one of the earliest estates established by the French on the islands, granted by the royal decrees of 1745 and 1764. Historically, the plantation produced cocoa for making chocolate. The fertile volcanic soil makes it ideal for cocoa trees to produce in abundance. This estate resort keeps a tradition and continues to make chocolate the traditional way. From the bean to the bar, visitors are welcomed to explore the authentic history, culture, and character of Foux Estate. Thank you for watching, and remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification for our next Caribbean recipe. Thanks again for watching!